All right, just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Andrew Abbott. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Second, right fielder.
It's Aaron Judge now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Ball one low. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
And now he's fallen behind Judge. Rolled over to third. Lux. To first. Judge out on the play. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
First baseman.
And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Ben Rice.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's in with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Bellinger.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here comes Bellinger. This one in the air, center field. Friedel under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. The Yanks leave one. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Luke Weaver, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
T.J. Friedel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Pitches in there. 2-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
outside corner. Got him looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next, Matt McLain.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's to third. Oh, the throw is over his head. But a great backup there, and no one will move up.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That is upstairs for ball 1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
That's the ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
That's outside, and it's a full count.
Full count.
Wait for your pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped left field. That's back. Get out of town. His 7th home run of the season. The Reds score first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And now it's Gavin Lux. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Two out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Abbott back to work. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
That's in there. Strike one.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
One out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball 1
Nope,
there.
ball.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Jose Trevino, and that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Just
No, that's
missed.
low. Ball.
And a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
They had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Oswald Peraza digs in now. Clips the corner. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Everything came together
Now
for
batting,
him. Really
the
good swing
infielder,
right there. He got a pitch that
Grisham.
he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now here's Trent Grisham. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a ball.
Inside.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. And that is out of play. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Typically that high fastball, if it's
Now,
close to the
right
top of the
fielder,
strike
Aaron
zone, a hitter,
Judge.
if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's going to have to make
1-1.
sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Peraza off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third.
Foul.
And that's just foul.
Sit him down.
Stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Cincinnati,
Lead off for
bottom of the
Reds.
inning. Now
Right
here is
fielder,
Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right
0-1.
there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one fouled off. And a good
No,
eye
that's it.
there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that just misses.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, wore him down
Now
after an
batting,
extended
center
plate
fielder,
appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now pitching for
Out of the
New York
bullpen for the
Yankees.
Yankees, Will
Number
Warren.
98.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at
Will
times
Warren.
this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
TJ Friedl now at the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Outside. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Loaisiga, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And downstairs.
That's down.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Warren checks on first.
Oh, he's safe. Ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, and he went. And now 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. And gone! His 9th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Matt McClain. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one in there across the letters. That one's in there. And now 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And they'll do it again. On the ground. Foul. And it goes just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle. Peraza fires over to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on
Up
base.
next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz struck out swinging his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Grisham is there, makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Tyler Stevenson.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Ball, that's in.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back
Leading
out of
off
the
for
fourth.
the Yankees,
And stepping
first
in for the
baseman,
Yankees,
Ben
Ben
Rice.
Rice. And a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating
2-2.
right out of your hand.
And that's in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses.
Nope, ball
So a
four. Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a
Now
lot of
batting,
pitches and ends up
designated
drawing the
hitter,
walk.
Cody Bellinger.
Very gritty.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the
that's
majors.
inside.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Outside low. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Fraley makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Stanton, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. He swings and fouls one off. Now fly ball to right center. Friedel on his way over. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out swinging his first time.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rice off of first with 2 away. That one
That's a ball.
missed. Next offering
That's high. That's
misses.
a ball.
3-1. And there's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot
Count
of
is
movement
full.
in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2
Ball
on
four. Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score
batting,
yet, but now's their chance to change that.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. Right through there for a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Martinez also getting ready. That's towards center. Friedel settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the
Bottom
Reds,
4, now the 3rd baseman, Gavin Lux. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hit in the air, left field. Stanton should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Strike 1.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's outside. And the count 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Now here is Will Benson.
Down, ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jose Trevino. First pitch,
outside,
and he just misses. Two on, 1 out. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and As a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Digging in, Jake Fraley. And that's way high. Ball one. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 now.
Full count.
TJ Friedel would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Reds 4 and the Yankees nothing. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Abbott back to work. The Yankees looking to rally.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His second homer of this series. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 away with nobody on. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And the batter now, TJ Friedel. He's already homered here in this one.
TJ Friedel.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Leiter, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ripped to third and picked on a hop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting,
well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
McLean stands in now and watches strike one. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And misses inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the outside part of the plate.
We got a full count.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives and it gets by. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler
Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Reds leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Emilio Pagan.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
First baseman, Ben Rice.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
1-1.
Foul ball there. That one outside.
No, that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Rice tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. 3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bellinger up to hit. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Rice gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In there. And so now 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And that
No,
misses.
that's the ball.
And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1 strike away. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just
That's
misses
the
the mark outside the zone.
1-2. Oh, that's low.
Squirts
That's
away a
ball.
little bit. Line drive. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.